Hello everyone. Hi Vivek, how are you? Hi Babu, how are you doing? Hello. Hi Jamil, hi Palasalanki, how are you? Hi Eunice, how are you doing? Hi. Hello y'all. Hi. आज हमारे साथ एक बहुत प्रसिद्ध कलाकार हमारे चैट मसाला शो पे लाइव आने वाले हैं, जिनका नाम आपने बहुत सुना होगा, जिनकी फिल्में आपने देखी होगी, जिनके गाने आपने सुने होंगे और जिनकी सुंदरता को आपने बहुत अप्रिशिएट किया होगा। उन्हें कई नामों से जाना जाता है। एक है क्वीन ऑफ इंडी पॉप, दूसरा है बेबी डॉल। आप गैस कर सकते हो किसकी बात कर रही हूँ मैं? हमारे आज के कार्यक्रम में कौन आने वाला है? गेस द नेम ऑफ आवर स्पेशल गेस्ट टुडे। हाय सैलत, हाय अब्दुल, हाउ आर यू? हेलो गाइस, हाय सुब्रता, हाउ आर यू? हाय जानकी, हाउ आर यू? आपने उनकी बहुत सारे गाने सुने होंगे, जैसे कि रुक रुक रुक, अरे बाबा रुक, और श्रीदेवी का वो बहुत बहुत सक्सेसफुल गाना जिसका नाम था कटे नहीं कटते। मिस्टर इंडिया आपने देखी होगी, त्रिदेव में उन्होंने गाने गाए हैं। बहुत सारे ऐसे फिल्मों में करिश्मा कपूर के लिए गाया है, माधुरी दीक्षित जी के लिए गाया है, बहुत सारे लोगों के लिए। तो हाय जयेश, हाउ आर यू? हाय परमार, हाउ आर यू? हाय समित, हाउ यू डूइंग? कैसे हैं आप? हाउ इज़ लाइफ? थैंक यू सो मच, यू आर सो काइंड, थैंक यू। मुझे बताइए, आप सब लोगों ने वैक्सीन लिया है? रामकृष्ण जी, आपने वैक्सीन लिया है? नीलेश जी, आपने वैक्सीन लिया है? आई होप सो। यू मस्ट केयर फॉर योर हेल्थ, है कि नहीं? I'm just sending our guest a message to say that I am online. Hi. Hi Satish, how are you? हाय खुरम जी, कैसे हैं आप? हाय परे, हाय बंगलार, हाय तालकदार, आप कैसे हो? काय चाललंय सांगा मला? सलाम वालेकुम शफीक भाई, हाय यसीर, हाउ आर यू? हाय नसीर, हाउ आर यू? हाय गुन्नीलाल जी, कैसे हैं आप? आप बांग्लादेश से बोल रहे हैं? I have never been to Bangladesh actually. I've always wanted to go, especially when I found out that I think part of Dhaka was designed by that very famous American architect Khan, and I'm a big fan of his work. So I've always wanted to see what a beautiful city it is. How are you? Hi Vipul, how are you? Hi Mohammed, how are you? Hi Bharti, how are you doing? Hi Sameer. You can talk to Alicia today. She's such a lovely person. She's so down to earth. She's so warm and wonderful. वो आप बहुत खुश होंगी आप सबसे मिल के, आप सबसे बातें करके. शायद अगर हम कुछ सॉन्ग के रिक्वेस्ट डालें तो शायद वो हमारे लिए कुछ गाना भी गाएंगी. So we're just chit-chatting and hopefully we will see her soon. We are adding our one guest, Alicia Chennai.
Hey,
Hello,
Sarah.
beautiful. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm good.
Please सब इनका स्वागत कीजिए. देखिए कौन है हमारे साथ. Looking lovely, Alicia. How have you been?
Very well. I was expecting my big fanfare. Made in India. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun. How have you been?
Very good, very good. I think this is such a great way of bringing, well, it's a nice collab of music and food. Remember Shakespeare? If
Yes,
music,
of course.
if
That's very true.
Yeah.
Music was the food of love, indeed.
Yes.
So you've got lots and lots of people here complimenting you. Your voice is so beautiful. You are so beautiful. I mean, they're going crazy here. So one of them says that your name is really Sujata.
Oh my God, yes. Only you
See
know
how much
that,
they
Sarah.
know about you, yaar.
You know too many things about my childhood.
I know what to do. You know, Alicia, one of the questions that I've received so many requests on Messenger to ask you this question. And I hope you won't mind me asking it, but I've received so many requests for it that if I don't, mujhe joote padenge. So
No.
half the ladies following me want to know how your skin is so beautiful. I swear to God, okay? Not about your talent, which is great. Nothing. Like, how is her skin so beautiful? How does she keep it so blemish free? So can you please get that out of the way?
Actually, it used to be really, really beautiful when I was much younger, porcelain skin, but now I do have a lot of blemishes, which I very cleverly conceal with a little makeup.
You're being very
you
modest.
know, a few face packs. I like to put coffee and cream. I put a lot of coffee and yogurt and I mix it and I put that on my face. Or just besan and malai with a little, drop of lemon.
So
And just put that for
nuske.
15 minminutes. Yeah. And that's the best,
So when you say coffee, you mean like coffee powder or beans, or what do you mean?
Yeah, just coffee powder, like the instant
Wow.
coffee.
You
kind of powder it. You powder it to a really fine paste, and then you mix it up with the yogurt. You can put a little bit of coconut oil.
Wow. And that moisturizes the skin?
Yes, and I do put a lot of oil, olive oil, coconut oil, almond oil. I like to cleanse my face with that. So, it remains a little nice and shiny.
Well, it is. You got to glow. So I'm going to do this as soon as the session is
Yes,
over.
you must apply oil. You must cleanse your face every night with oil, baby oil or any oil. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for that. Now that we've gotten this super important question out of the way, how do you keep your voice fresh? Do you still practice? Aap riyaz karte ho?
Honestly, not much. No, I don't. I should. I'm just blessed. I'm very grateful that I have a naturally not trained voice, but it's natural. It's raw the way it is. I think if it was too trained, it wouldn't sound so, spontaneous. That's what I feel.
Well, yeah, you
but
do.
Yeah, you need to flex when especially when you're doing a show or something like that, just to keep your breath control. But when you're in a recording studio, it's different. When you're in
Okay.
a live show, you got to keep your stamina up. So for that, I need to exercise more than
Yeah.
vocal exercise is physical exercise, you know.
Wow.
So.
Well, a lot of people waving at you and saying hello.
Hi everyone.
Raja Das says,
Hello.
welcome, Alicia. Sutar says, namaskar, Alicia. Someone is reaching out to you from Russia here to say hello.
Yes,
There's
yes,
someone.
yes. I know he wants to join in. I think it's Furkat. I'm not sure. Can
We'll
he
have to
join
wait.
in?
Let me see. Let's see if we can join it.
That's all right.
Let me try.
In
We've
fact, I'm
got.
doing. Did you get Furkat?
No, he's not on actually, Fulkat. But let's see. I'm gonna try and find him. No,
Okay,
he
no,
appears to have disappeared. We'll try again
okay,
in a bit.
no problem. Yeah, yeah.
So Alicia, when I read wherever I read about you, it says that you really got into the business with Bapida.
Yes.
Do you consider him Bapida, aapke guru, your mentor? Is that?
Absolutely, absolutely. He has such good ears. You know, I went to him in those days. I was like, well, I did theater. That's where I
Mm-hmm.
really started on stage
Mm-hmm.
with my song from Evita. You know,
Mm-hmm.
another suitcase in another hall, and then I was just auditioning for songs and things like that. And Vanraj Bhatia called me for a jingle. And then
Mm-hmm.
I made this other cassette, just a cassette in those days, like a
Mm-hmm.
demo. And then
Mm-hmm.
I went to Mehboob Studios. I walked in there with my usual, I was a very confident, cocky babe, in those days. So I just walked in there. I said, "Ye mera gana hai, aap zara sun lijiye." And Bapida
Okay.
just looked at me and then he heard it. And he's got good ears. And he
Mm-hmm.
just looked at me and he said, बहुत अच्छी आवाज है अभी मैं गाना कर रहा हूँ तुम आ जाना रिहर्सल के लिए at
Oh,
3 o'clock and I was like oh my god okay yes so
oh
I
wow.
landed up back again to Mehboob Studios at 3
Oh,
p.m. He
oh.
taught me the song
Mm-hmm.
and I was on like with 100 musicians at about 5 p.m. we were ready to take.
Do you remember this song?
Yes, of course. It's called Tarzan, My Tarzan.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Wow.
with Kimi Katkar, she was
Give me
acting
that
in it,
clip.
and it was just so amazing. It was
Huh?
like I wasn't really nervous.
Hmm.
Luckily for me,
Hmm.
I was so confident that I would do it, and I did in 2 takes, and he was like blown over, and that was
What
it.
was your theater background must have made you more confident of yourself, right?
I think
How
so. Yes,
to
yes,
have the
yes.
presence and the poise. So what was Bapida as a person? I mean, was he very?
Oh.
Did he tell you exactly what to do, or did he give you lots of freedom? Did
He
he go
just
with the
gave me
flow?
complete freedom. He said,
Wow.
अपने style से गाओ बस. And he created that, listen, you should be yourself. You don't want to
Mm-hmm.
be anyone else. You should be Alicia. I want your style to come through. And I think I really, really am so grateful for that because I
Wow.
made my own niche with his songs. After that, we
Yeah.
did so many Zubi Zubi and all the dance songs and
Oh, I
so
love
many.
Zubi Zubi so much. I just love it.
It's still a favorite.
I love his music. Like
I
it's just,
know.
I love it, and he epitomized like the 80s, the whole disco. I mean, you can't
Yeah,
say those words without him. It's like
I
uh,
know.
he was just wonderful, and the thing was that besides that, he also did such evocative numbers too, right? Very moving numbers as well, not just the dance
Yes,
kind of
yes,
numbers.
yes, yes.
Very gifted musician indeed, and so when you look back, like were there you sung for so many heroines, right? So many. Hi Samir, Jadoo album was released in 19. I missed that. What did he say? In 1985. Is that
19.
correct? Is that correct? Jadoo album 1985.
Yes, I think so. Yes, yes, yes. Uh,
Uh,
I'm not sure. Yeah,
we can look it up on Wiki.
my memory has
Wiki knows
been
more
a
about your
bit.
career than you do.
I know. He keeps tabs. I have such die-hard fans. They're like, someone played a song to me and I said, oh, nice song. Ye kiska gana? He's saying, yeah, aapka gana. I said,
Yeah.
oh my God, I can't even remember when I
Oh
sang
my
it.
God. So he says, welcome, Alisha ji. Happy to see you again after a long time.
Hi, Sameer.
Hi.
Hello, Balram. Hi. Ooh, yeah, Jadoo mera chal gaya.
Sameer Soni, hi. How are you doing, Sameer? Ravi
He's an
Gill,
ardent
hi.
fan and follower.
Yeah, hi, Amandeep. How are you doing? So you sung for so many leading ladies,
Yeah.
Karishma, Sri Devi, so many of them. Are you
Yeah.
allowed to say that you had a few favorites of your own?
I wasn't really allowed to choose. It was
Okay.
like I didn't even know who I was singing for till I actually went to the set,
Uh-huh.
and then they said ye gana in pe hai or whatever. Even when I sang for Kajrare, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I reached the studio and they were not even sure whether Aishwarya was going to do that item song
Huh.
for the movie, but they recorded the song with her in mind. So yeah, that was the only time I knew that she was, probably going to
So
be.
do you play when you know who it's going to be for? Do you change certain things about how you sing, or is it more important for you to stay true to the tune and the music?
I think a bit of both. You have to
Okay.
stay true to the composition and my own style, bringing
Mm-hmm.
my own, personality into it, and my timbre. They
Mm-hmm.
wanted that little twang and westernized. It was a kavali, but with
Mm-hmm.
with a bit of a, uh,
Oomph.
yeah, with a lot of oomph.
Lot of oomph.
And then
Yeah.
thinking of Aishwarya, I had to give it a little bit of oomph with, angelic quality. So it had to be really, really, oh, so beautiful. And
Okay.
of course,
Okay.
I did imagine it that way. And that's the way it came off, and it was just so stunning. When she sang it, when she was
Hmm.
singing it on the visual, when I saw the movie, you actually thought it's her singing it. It's just so beautifully
So
synced.
natural.
It's like
Yeah. But
magical.
but
Yeah.
that's what's amazing. I mean, your voice has worked
Mhm.
with so many leading ladies, and
Yeah.
and it just gels so beautifully with them that it's amazing the diversity with which you're able to sing. I mean, it's really.
Thank
I mean, where's a rook 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 and where's a kate nahi katte? Right?
Ruk, ruk.
So completely different. Yeah,
I
I think
know.
that's amazing. And of course, Made in India is what made you a household name.
Yes.
Is it still one of your favorites? Is it
Yeah,
like
of
up there in your
course.
top five
Of
best selling
course.
solo albums ever? Right? I mean,
Yeah.
that
In
and you
pop
became
history, of course. It's a
yeah
pop
in
anthem.
yeah
So it revolutionized the whole pop scene at that time. And
yeah
it still
absolutely
is, always remembered.
yeah. I
So
mean, actually, that's around the time I met you. You probably not remember because you're such a big star, but this was in
no,
the mid.
darling. You're no less my darling
No, no, no,
Tara.
no. Please, we know our place. We know our place. But what I'm saying is that I met you when MTV launched in Bangalore. I don't know if you remember this.
Yes, yes,
This
I was
was,
there with Rahul and a lot of other
yes.
people.
So I
Yes,
was
of
a
course.
DJ at that time. And
Yes,
I remember you floated in there in this beautiful outfit. And everyone was like,
I did.
God, she's so lovely. She's so lovely. And then everyone thought you're going to be this total diva, right? But you were so warm. And then, of course, Asha ji came. Both
Yes,
of you were there and you guys were doing
yes, yes,
gupshup with each
yes,
other.
yes.
But that's the first time I met you. And
Okay.
I've never forgotten it because you were such a warm and down to earth person. How do you
Thank
stay
you.
so, after all this success, how are you such a real person?
I think that success is, of course, well, it's a good place, but I've always kind of stayed away and aloof from it because if it
Mhm.
gets to your head, it can really mess you up.
Okay, okay,
And I think I've managed, thankfully, to stay a bit grounded.
okay.
I've always been a star ever since I was a kid, though. My diva act never stops. That's something I did at
Uh,
home. But,
okay.
uh, otherwise, I'm extremely like easy to work with, and I'm a happy person. So unless someone really offends me, then you see the really vicious side of me. But other
Vicious
than
Harry.
that,
But you've
yeah,
had such a long career. I mean, and it's gone through so many different phases of music in the industry.
yeah,
I mean, you opened the doors to like singers having pop albums and actually being able to have a career outside of Bollywood.
yeah,
I mean, very
yeah.
few people were doing it at that time. I mean, you worked with Vidhu, right?
Yes,
For
yes,
Made in India. So
yeah.
he's of course got a deep connection with Nazia Hassan. But did she in any way have an? Were you a fan of hers? Did you
Of
enjoy her
course.
music too?
I mean, come on. Her
Yeah.
song was just like a
Beautiful, right?
complete band. Yeah. Aap jaisa koi, how can you not, and then even her album, Disco Divane, and she had such a husky, beautiful voice. She had her own
Yeah.
tone. And
Yeah.
it's because she was from Pakistan. And then
Mhm.
when they were doing Made in India, I think
Mhm.
originally they had asked her to sing it. But
Mhm.
then they felt that why should you should take an Indian pop singer and Indian star to sing this because it's India, made in India.
Yeah, of
And
course.
so it fell into my lap by default, thankfully.
But you did an amazing job with it, and that video was such a huge hit. And I mean, I
Yeah,
can't. I remember those couple of years. That's all you heard. Every
yeah,
car radio was playing it. Every car
yeah,
cassette was playing it. Wherever
yeah.
you went, it was like made in India. You know.
Yeah, because at that time again, strangely, India was going through a very low ebb. The morale was really down, and everything
Yeah.
Indian was like, a bad
Mhm.
word at that time. So when this
Yeah.
song came out saying "Made in India," it made a
Mhm.
lot of Indians very proud, and I
Yeah.
think that added to it. And then the video with all the colors and everything,
It was a
it
great
just
video.
like yeah. And then the way I sang it was also
Yeah.
very different. It was completely different.
It really
I
was.
put a lot of, well, it was actually, I was emulating Nurjan, who I'm like, she's like my, idol. And I was trying to emulate her when I was singing that song. I was thinking of her
Okay.
because that's how she sings her
Ada.
trills and her little
Ada.
harkats.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah. And
So
that
Alicia.
tone. Yeah,
Yes.
sorry.
No, no, no. I was gonna. We're getting a lot of people here requesting. Would you croon something for us?
Of course. What would you like to hear? What does
Oh my God.
everyone want to hear?
What do you guys want to hear? Uh, let's see.
Please
We're
sing Made
getting
in India.
1986 was Aha Alicia.
Oh
Uh,
yes. उसमें एक गाना भी था आपके नाम का
oh my
तारा
God.
मेरे दिल का तारा प्यारा तू कितना प्यारा.
I
So
want to
that's for
meet you,
you.
Alicia.
Oh,
Punjabi boy
hello,
aadmi.
hello, hello,
Hello,
hello.
guys. Hello. Oh my God. Uh,
Firoz, Amir, Vids. Oh, so many different. Samir, yeah, Samir, I know you're there.
boy. Okay. Let's see. Uh, See, if I had my choice, I would love you to sing. Am I allowed to choose, or should we let somebody else choose?
Yes, no, you are the host. Why don't you do it?
Uh,
आपकी फेवरेट कौन सी है तारा जी?
well, I uh, I love Kate Nahi Katte. So how about that?
Okay,
Because I'm
yeah,
a
why
big
not?
Shrivel fan
Okay,
too.
that was
Okay, thank
yeah,
you.
picturized on. That was also like another story. I'll tell you after I finish.
Okay,
Like,
sounds lovely.
hmm. काटे नहीं कटते ये दिन ये रात कहनी थी तुमसे जो दिल की बात लो आज मैं कहती हूँ I love you. I
Oh,
love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You gotta roll it and sing
fabulous,
it.
fabulous. My hair standing on end. It feels like the real thing. It was just lovely. Thank you so
I
much.
know. It was a duet with Kishore Kumar, and I was nervous that day.
What was he like? Was he there? I mean,
Of
like,
course, of course.
what was he like?
He was clowning around, and I was trying to be serious because I had to get, that mood and the oomph into the song. And he
Uh-huh.
kept clowning around, and I was like trying my best not to hear, and
He's one of the
focus.
greats, right? I mean, did you do any other work with Kishore Da after that?
No, that was my duet, and that was it.
But my God, what a song to get to sing with him.
I know, I
I
know.
mean, did you know when you sing a song, do you know if it's going to work or not? Like, are you able to sort of predict that it's going to be a big success?
I can feel it in my gut. It's like a gut feeling, this is gonna be big. I
Yeah,
knew there was something about it, you know. You get
that vibe.
the
And
vibe,
has that
yeah.
vibe sort of grown stronger with experience over the years? I mean, as you.
I mean, look, Made in India was something I could not predict. Okay, it was
Mm,
very unpredictable. It was like I remember when we heard the song and we were trying to visualize and conceptualize the video, and Ken said this song can either be a big hit or a big flop. I was like,
mm.
shit, don't say that. And he said, no,
How does
man. I
that
said, we
help
got to
me?
make this video like $1 million,
Uh,
and that's what we did. So everything worked magically. The timing of Made in India, it came at the
mhm,
right time. And then MTV, just came on the
of
scene.
course. Yeah.
So, being not only audible, but also, visually people could see me was
Mhm.
like a great thing because before that, my albums, Jadua, Alicia, there was never a video along with it.
The
So
video
this was
really,
the
I mean,
first time. Yeah.
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 It sort of made you, in a way, also like the center of fashion, and everyone
Yeah.
was aping you, and like your haircut and everything. So we're getting like dozens of requests for Made in India.
Okay. You
Please,
want me to
thank
sing
you.
that now? Are we signing off?
Oh,
No, but I'll sing it.
thank you.
In fact, I just did a little remix, but anyway. So it's the same thing. You want me to do that Nurjan Harkat, right?
Please,
That's
please,
the
please.
main thing.
Okay, do that.
देखी है सारी दुनिया जापान से लेके रशिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया से लेके अमेरिका. That's
Lovely.
Nurjan.
That's Nurjan. Eh?
Yeah.
Wonderful, yeah,
देखा है
wonderful.
प्यार का सपना दिल चाहे कोई अपना मिल जाएगा एक साथिया एक देसिया. The
Lovely.
rest
Thank you
everyone
so
knows.
much. Brings back such wonderful memories. I can't tell you.
I
That's
know.
that's. So you were going to tell us there was a little story about Kate Nahi Katte.
Yeah, Kaate Nahi Karte again, Shekhar Kapoor, I think his wife at that time, Medha, must have seen me in Evita and she said, she's really good. Just call her for the song, you know.
Mm.
And he was like, okay. So the next day I was called
Mm-hmm.
for an audition, and Lakshmikant ji and Pyarelal ji, they were, the composers, and they made me listen to the song. It sounded like nothing. I was
Mm.
like, okay. I tried to sing. They were just like, ये गाना है
Huh.
काटे नहीं कटते I was like अच्छा ठीक है इसमें
Huh.
धुन कैसे लाऊं यार and
Huh.
then I had to bring that little oomph and emotion, and then of course I was gliding over the notes, and it just came once the music started. It
Huh.
just changed shape and it became something else.
Hmm.
The
Did they
whole
tell you it was
chemistry
going to be,
changed.
it was going to be picturized to like rain, like that there was going to be rain and water and stuff in it, and because when you sing it, it it's sort of almost you feel the whole thing. It's almost like you brought
Yes,
that in there.
yes,
Like it's
yes.
beautiful.
I
Yeah.
know. On the notes, and it was very high. I remember
Yeah.
it was in some really ridiculously high pitch. But he said,
Mm-hmm.
"नहीं आपको तो गाना पड़ेगा इसमें." I said, "No, no, no, no problem. I'll manage." And I sang it. It's not my natural voice. Like Made in India is, the alto and the
Yeah.
lowest, thing of my voice. But I used a really high falsetto,
Mm-hmm.
which is like high.
Yeah.
It goes really high. But I had to
Amazing.
bring it, that little, uh, how should I say, richness and velvety tone, which
Mm.
which comes, I guess, when
Yeah,
it's
it
very
does.
breathy. My voice is naturally breathy, so sometimes they complain that it's too breathy.
Too breathy. Well, it's never. There's always something. But tell us, what are you working on right now? Is there a new album? Are we gonna have
Yes,
this
yes.
pleasure?
Actually, I'm working on a beautiful project and a collaboration with
Hmm.
someone from Tajikistan.
Oh,
And yeah, he's a composer and a producer, and he was a die-hard fan. I have to tell you the story. He
huh,
was a
please do.
die-hard, persistent fan who never gave up. He knows each and every song. I bet you more than Samir Soni. I swear to
Huh.
God. Okay.
He's
And
having a thrombosis right now. You should never have said that.
and so and so finally he reached out through some
Huh.
people and we got in touch, and I said, okay, let me hear the songs. I
Hmm.
had almost like, said, listen, now this is it. Now I've been there, done that. I don't want to really do anymore. But when I
Hmm.
heard the compositions and he'd sung it with dummy Hindi lyrics, I was like, hey, these songs are really nice.
Hmm.
And they're pretty melodies. And it's so hard to come by good songs and good melodies.
Hmm.
It's all about production and, heaviness these days. So I
Hmm.
said, no, 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 this sounds very fresh. And so I reached out and I said, yes, I'd love to collaborate. What have you done before? This is nothing. I said, nothing? Can you sing in Hindi?
Kuch nahi.
Kuch nahi. Even that he can't say. But
Was but
anyway, I had to coach him in Hindi. And when you
huh.
hear the song, it's amazing because
Huh.
he's sung it so beautifully. You can't even tell that it's a foreigner singing Hindi song so beautifully. And he's got a
Can't miss.
very beautiful, rich voice.
Yeah.
Very,
Well,
very.
that's very exciting. Very much look forward to it. And thank you so much for joining us. Should we let one person join in and say hello to you before we sign off?
Yes, sure, of course.
Okay, let's.
I definitely want to say hello to whoever. Nice talking to all of you. I love you. Bye bye. But who's going to join in?
Okay. Uh, let's see. Let's get. Okay. No, I'm not. This guy's not able to connect.
I am
Uh,
Egyptian. Okay, I heard you, Egyptian, Mr. Egyptian.
yeah, I think we're having trouble getting some of these guys on. We'll just talk to a couple and say hi and then sign off. Alicia won International Mercury Freddie Award, only Indian to win that award.
Yes, true.
And I'm Egyptian, my soul is Egyptian. Okay, that's excellent. Uh, thank you so very much. Blah, 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 blah. My God, nice talking to you guys. I love you. I love you, Alicia. I love you. I love you. Oh my God. Okay. Uh, I love you all. Okay. Thank you, Ram Singh ji. Okay. It's just basically I love you, Alicia, everywhere. So
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you so much, guys, for listening in, and thank you for joining us, Alicia. It's
Thank you,
lovely to
Sarah.
catch
It
up
was
with
so
you after.
lovely. Next time we got to do like a jugalbandi music. I sing, you cook.
I'll shatter your
How's that?
eardrums. Sounds good, man. We'll get out a recipe and we'll
Yes,
put it to
I'm a good
music.
cook. You know that.
Really, maybe
I'm
we can cook
not as good
together.
as you, but I'm pretty good.
Well, I'm always looking to have my palate tickled. So hopefully we can meet sometime soon. I keep seeing these
Yes,
lovely pictures of your beautiful home. Um,
please come.
it
Please do
looks
come.
so gorgeous
You
and
have to
so
come here and do a cookery session here. Come.
sounds wonderful. I'll certainly take you up on that.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Alicia. Have a
Well,
great day and see
thank
you
you,
soon.
darling. Yes.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye to everyone. Bye bye. Okay. How do I
How
sign
do
off?
you?
How
I
do I
will
do?
be switching off
Okay.
the
Okay.
session.